We know everything about the new season. The Premier League continues to grow, financially, sportingly and infrastructurally. Which stadiums will we see again in the upcoming competition, and which one will return after years of absence from the top league? Uniquely, we will also see one entirely new venue. Our journey will cover all Premier League stadiums ranked according to a list we created specifically for this video. We considered many factors such as match viewing comfort and the current state of the venues. Let's get started. StadiumDB.com presents Ranking Premier League Stadiums Season 2025-2026. 20th place, Vitality Stadium, capacity 11,307, AFC Bournemouth. Vitality Stadium is the weakest venue in the Premier League according to our ranking, the smallest and least impressive. 2001 it underwent a major redevelopment. The stadium was rotated by 90 degrees and 3 new stands were built. Previously known as Dean Court, it set a record attendance in 1957 when 28,799 spectators watched a match against Manchester United. 19th place, Turf Moor, capacity 21,944, Burnley FC. Turf Moor is a true icon of English football, the second longest continuously used professional football stadium in England, home to Burnley since 1883. Despite numerous modernizations, it has retained its traditional character. The highest attendance was recorded in 1924, 54,775 spectators for a match against Huddersfield Town. This football stadium was the first in England to be visited by a member of the royal family in 1886. 18th place, Selhurst Park, capacity 25,486, Crystal Palace. Selhurst Park is a must-visit for English football fans, a stadium full of character and atmosphere, although many consider it too small and outdated by Premier League standards in London. The unique English style of the venue evokes nostalgia, and stepping into the stands brings back memories of the old days. The club plans to expand, with a modern stand for 15,300 seats, increasing the stadium's capacity from 25,000 to over 34,000. 17th place, Molineux Stadium, capacity 31,700, Wolverhampton FC. Molineux is a stadium with a unique history. Although not among the largest in England today, its roots date back to the 18th century. Once a recreational area, it has been home to Wolverhampton Wanderers since 1889. The main stand was rebuilt in 2012, but further modernization plans have stalled. The new project aims to increase capacity to 50,000 seats, but no concrete plans have emerged yet. In the last season, Wolves have struggled to stabilize their form in the Premier League. 16th place, City Ground, capacity 30,445, Nottingham Forest. City Ground is a historic stadium that has been the home of Nottingham Forest since 1898. While the venue doesn't impress compared to modern Premier League arenas, European competitions will return to Trentside after a long break. After a fire in 1988, the main stand was rebuilt and further upgrades were made before Euro 1996. Despite numerous changes, the stadium retains its traditional character, cherished by Forest's loyal fans. 15th place, Elland Road, capacity 37,608, Leeds United. Elland Road is a classic football stadium, rectangular, compact, surrounded on all sides by stands with distinct architectural details. The dominant east stands towers over the others, and the enclosed corners form a cohesive structure accommodating 37,608 spectators. After a 2-year absence, Elland Road returns to the Premier League and Leeds United makes a comeback to the top flight. The club has unveiled plans to expand the stadium by several thousand seats. 14th place, Craven Cottage, capacity 28,000, Fulham FC. Craven Cottage is one of the most atmospheric stadiums in the Premier League, located right by the River Thames. Its history dates back to the 19th century, and the name comes from a former residence that burned down in 1888. The venue was designed by the renowned Archibald Leach, considered the father of British sports architecture. Though it's Fulham's 9th stadium, it has become an inseparable part of the club's identity. 13th place, Amex Stadium, capacity 31,876, Brighton and Hove Albion. Amex Stadium, the modern home of Brighton and Hove Albion, is a symbol of perseverance by the Seagull fans. After losing to Goldstone Ground in 1997, the club fought for a new stadium for years. Construction began in 2009 and the stadium opened in 2011. The main three-tiered stand holds over half of the fans and the stadium is still often called Fulham Stadium. 12th place, London Stadium, capacity 62,500, West Ham United. Built for the 2012 Summer Olympics, London Stadium has been West Ham United's home since 2016. Initially holding 80,000, it was adapted for football with a reduced capacity of 60,000. Despite removing the athletics track, the lower stands remain flat and far from the pitch, making viewing conditions less than ideal. However, high demand for the West Ham matches keeps the stadium full. 11th place, Gtech Community Stadium, capacity 17,250, Brentford FC. Gtech Community Stadium, opened in 2020, is a modern venue for Brentford FC. It replaced the historic Griffin Park, which had been the club's home for 116 years. Built on a triangular plot surrounded by railway tracks, it has a unique hexagonal shape. The design by AFL architects initially considered expanding to 20,000 seats, but this plan was eventually abandoned. The venue meets the highest ecological standards, holds numerous certifications, and uses solar energy. In 2022, a 10-year sponsorship deal was signed with Gtech, giving the stadium its current name. We are halfway through, so it's the perfect moment to subscribe to our channel. Also, check out our video about the future stadiums in England. Thanks! 10th place, Stamford Bridge, capacity 40,343, Chelsea FC. Opened in 1877, Stamford Bridge has been Chelsea FC's home since 1905. Initially an athletics stadium, it once held up to 100,000 spectators. Today it accommodates around 40,000 fans. The club has long considered modernizing the venue or building a new stadium. In May 2025, co-owner Todd Bowley stated that the project could take until 2042. Due to the complexity and local constraints, various options are being explored, including renovating the current stadium or moving to a new location, such as Earl's Court. 9th place, Old Trafford, capacity 74,310, Manchester United. The largest stadium in the Premier League, but is it the best? Perhaps in the past, but now newer venues have surpassed Old Trafford in many rankings. It was infamously nicknamed the 4th largest waterfall in England after its roof started leaking. There was an also inspection due to the presence of rats. What's next? A new stadium nearby might solve the issues. The proposed stadium won't reflect Old Trafford's legacy or Manchester's industrial spirit, but aims to create its own legend, accommodating a record 100,000 fans. Old Trafford would likely to be demolished as it lacks a viable alternative use, such as hosting the women's team, due to maintenance cost and poor condition. 8th place, Villa Park, capacity 42,918, Aston Villa. Villa Park, opened in 1897, is one of England's oldest stadiums and home to Aston Villa. In May 2025, the club announced plans to expand the capacity from 42,918 to 52,190 seats. The project includes modernizing the North Stand and creating the Villa Live complex with a museum and entertainment area. Villa Park has been selected as one of the Euro 2028 venues. taking into account the planned expansion. In recent seasons, Villa Park has regularly supported the team's qualification for European competitions, and in 2024-25 season, Villa reached the Champions League quarter-finals, narrowly losing to PSG. 7th place, Stadium of Light, capacity 38,707, Sunderland AFC. Opened in 1997 on the site of the former Monkwearmouth Colliery, Stadium of Light is home to Sunderland AFC. It underwent expansion in 2000, increasing capacity from 42,000 to 49,000. Recent upgrades include a new sound system, lighting, pitch surface and 5G network. 6th place, St James's Park, capacity 52,257, Newcastle United. Perhaps the most unique stadium in the Premier League. Its stands vary significantly in height, yet they remain consistently full. This asymmetrical venue is being prepared for Euro 2028, although there is much talk about Newcastle's plan to expand the stadium or build a new one nearby. Newcastle United emphasizes that increasing capacity is a priority to meet growing ticket demand, especially after the club's takeover by Saudi investors and subsequent sporting success. 5th place, Etihad Stadium, capacity 53,400, Manchester City. Etihad has slightly dropped in our latest ranking as the ongoing expansion has turned the area into a construction site. The redevelopment was planned in 2 phases, aiming to increase the capacity of both end stands by a total of 15,000 seats. The second phase goes beyond the stand itself, with the hotel and entertainment centers being built behind it. Once completed, the project will generate hundreds of permanent and temporary jobs, as well as additional casual roles, supporting the economic regeneration of East Manchester. 4th place, Anfield, capacity 61,276, Liverpool FC. Anfield is growing, literally. After completing the redevelopment of the Anfield Road stand in 2024, Liverpool Stadium can now accommodate 61,276 spectators, making it the 4th largest venue in the Premier League. This is the highest capacity in the legendary stadium's history. The expansion faced setbacks. The main contractor's bankruptcy in 2023 delayed the project, but it was ultimately completed by Rayner Rowan Construction. The new stand added 7,000 seats, and earlier expansions increased capacity by over 15,000. 3rd place, Emirates Stadium, capacity 60,704, Arsenal FC. Talks are ongoing about expanding it to 80,000 seats. No wonder, as more fans could certainly gather at the heart of English football, especially with Arsenal's sporting progress. However, every next season is expected to be the truly breakthrough one. The North London club recently recorded a record increase in revenue, second only to Manchester's clubs. Emirates was a pioneer among modern club stadiums in England and remains one of the league's largest and best venues, with a minimum capacity of 60,000. 2nd place, Hale Dickinson Stadium, capacity 52,888, Everton FC. Everton Stadium, the new home of the Toffees, has been long anticipated for the 2025-26 season and secured a title sponsor at the end of the previous campaign. Located at Bramall Lane Dock by the River Mersey, it holds 52,888 spectators and cost around £800 million to build. The stadium features a 13,000-seat south stand inspired by Dortmund's Yellow Wall and boasts attractive catering and entertainment zones. In 2025, test matches with fans took place. The new venue will host Euro 2028 matches. Goodison Park, Everton's former stadium, will become the permanent home of the women's team, making it the largest dedicated women's football stadium in the UK. 1st place, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, capacity 62,850, Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham on top? It must be for reasons other than the league table. The stadium of the North London club is modern, excellent for watching football, with stands very close to the pitch and unique design. No wonder Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is admired worldwide, even by designers who draw inspiration from solutions used at the new Premier League centrepiece. Spurs made a significant infrastructural leap by demolishing White Hart Lane and moving to a much larger stadium. During this transition, the club also benefited. Playing at Wembley allowed more fans to attend matches during Tottenham's good form at the time. Now it's your turn. Would you demolish Old Trafford or just modernize it? Join the discussion in the comments and we'll be back with more rankings. See you there!